And then again, good day everyone to whoever is watching this video recording of our. We are here to present the continuation of our report in technical writing, and which is entitled Expository Writing and Its Techniques. And what is exposition? Exposition is when a writer intends to explain, analyze, and interpret an idea. And for its technique number 1, which is classifying, classifying is done when the writer believes that there are shared qualities or characteristics about the subject matter. It is, for example, the men and women. What are the differences and the similarities, since we classify by identifying its differences and similarities. And for its technique number 2, which is defining, definition is the useful technique in oral and written communication, and it has 3 methods. In the first method is the simple method, and it is commonly used in technical writing, whether formally, semi-formally, or non-formally, and it is divided into 3 parts. It is divided into 3 parts, which is the species, genus, and differentia. Species is the term to be defined, and the genus is its category or the class where it belongs, and it is commonly connected to the species by a linking verb. However, differentia is written to give characteristic of them. For example, language. Language is the species or the term to be defined. For its genus or the class where the term belong is a form. Language is a form. And for its differentia of communication, and the word or the phrase of communication is the characteristic of that term. And next is expanded definition, and the only purpose of this is by the word itself is to expand the meaning of the term being defined. For example, communication is a systematic process in which people interact with and through symbols to create and interpret meanings. Next is the informal. Informal is it is the only objective of this is to give meaning to a word that is familiar and special meaning to familiar word, and it only enter when providing denotative and connotative meaning, in which the denotative meaning is the literal meaning of the term, and connotative meaning is the deeper meaning, and it usually use figurative language. And for some pointers, we have 4 pointers here, and it will guide us in defining terms. First is never give definitions of a term that includes any of its derivatives. Second is do not use is where or is when to define a term. Third is use simple present tense. And for the last pointers is you often use relative clauses to give additional information. And that's it for the first and second technique in classifying in writing and expository.
The third technique is process. Next po. A process is a series of actions showing how something works or how something do, often using steps. Meron siyang tatlong category, which is the sequence, instruction, and procedures. Next po. So, yun nga, yung process is minsan description siya ng equipment, materials, and procedure. Ano ba yung graphic material? Siya yung mga diagram na ginagamit natin para mas maintindihan ng mga parang mga student yung gusto ba nating ipakita. Sequence markers, word or phrases that show the order of the word the step or procedure. For example, is manufactured, is controlled, and collected. Describing a process, we use sequence marker to link sentence like first, second, then next, subsequently, finally, and last. Makikita natin yung mga gantong word, minsan isa sequence talaga siya. Hindi natin siya madalas makita sa introduction or sa process. Instruction pala. Okay, next po. Two separate concept, instruction or procedure, tsaka sequence. Ano ba yung pinagkaiba nila? Yung instruction is tinatanong niya or inaano niya kung paano ba ginawa yung isang bagay. Dito is mas detailed siyang ini-explain kasi naman sa sequence is parang ine-explain mo lang yung step by step kung paano ba siya ginawa. Next po. Okay, sequence. Refer to the step-based structure of the writing logical order in which it is written. Ano siya? Yung sequence is order siya, step by step. Next po. While the instructions naman, ito siya, yung example yung sample natin is nakita naman natin na by step talaga siya. Una is kailangan natin ng topic, thesis, statement, tapos body, paragraph, or yung argument natin na doon is, tapos yung next naman is yung conclusion, which is isa-summarize na natin yung main point. Yung next po. Instruction naman is more on guideline siya kung sa sequence is step by step. Sa instructions naman is more detail, and minsan kasi is nagbibigay pa siya ng tips paano ba natin gagawin yung isang sentence or isang essay. Next po. Makikita naman natin sa example natin na parang dito is siya na magpipili muna siya ng topic, pagtapos nun is siya na parang parang nagtitip siya na parang i-write na natin introduction, tapos dito is parang expand mo na yung idea mo, tapos dito sa pag-expand ng idea is makakapagbigay ka pa ng mga supportive details kaysa yung argument lang, 'di ba? Tapos after that is ipa-finalize mo na yung bawat bawat statement mo, ganon. Next po. Procedure naman is detail execution kung paano na ba ginawa yung isang bagay. Dito is may step by step pa rin siya, pero dito is more detail siya kaysa sa instruction and sequence. For example is ito nga, drop a purpose and set the tone, write the body with clear idea and supportive details, create a conclusion that leave readers satisfied. The fourth technique is mechanism. Ano ba yung mechanism? Mechanism explain how something operate, focusing on structure and purpose and parts. May guidelines yung next po. Ayan nga. Nagpo-focus siya or nag-explain siya sa purpose tsaka paano ba i-operate yung isang bagay. May guidelines tayo sa mechanism. Next po. Ito yung guidelines natin. What it is. Niya, parang sa mechanism, isang una natin kailangan is identify ko ano ba yung mechanism. Tapos pagtapos nun, i-state natin yung function niya. After that is i-describe natin yung appearance and explain natin kung paano ba siya nagawa. Or pwede namang i-highlight yung principal parts. Ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng mechanism tsaka process? Yung mechanism is ina-explain niya kung paano ba yung gumagana yung part or system. Ang process naman is ini-explain niya kung paano ba yung process or paano ba na-achieve yung isang bagay.
Ayan, and that's it for today. Thank you very much for your ears that is wildly open for listening to our video recording, and hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you.